Hi there. I'm coming to you to talk about a knee injury that I'm going through and just hoping that I can shed a little bit of light on my experience, and maybe you're going through the same thing and can feel not quite so alone. So, I have had a history of knee issues. I'm trying to figure out this iPhone situation. I've had there we go, a history of knee issues in the past, of my knee kind of popping out and going back in, which I think is subluxation or something like that. But and knee pain and that kind of thing, but I never really took care of it when I was younger, when it happened more often. So anyway, that's sort of something I've dealt with. And then every now and then I would get this feeling in my knee joint where almost like there was a string connecting the joint and you couldn't fully straighten it, but you just kind of bend your knee, wiggle it out, and then I was able to straighten my leg. But this weekend I had a dance class and I had a yoga class Saturday. Sunday I visited my mom and she has a little exercise trampoline, and so I jumped a little bit on it, not much, maybe a minute or less, but everything felt fine. I had no pain, no discomfort, no popping or anything. And I went to bed like normal Sunday night. So Monday morning around 5 a.m., I was woken up by the fact that I couldn't stretch out my leg. And so I kind of came to and realized that oh shit, I can't straighten my leg. And I tried to stretch in bed by bringing my knee up to my chest, trying to make it straight, and it just wouldn't go. And so since Monday, today's Wednesday at 9 p.m., since Monday at 5 a.m., I haven't been able to straighten my right knee. So it's been an adventure. So literally I had to crawl around, because you can't walk if you can't straighten your leg, right? So I crawled around to get to the bathroom first thing in the morning, and I called my mom and she came over, and she luckily had this walker that she brought me, which I'm going to show you guys. If you are dealing with this issue, I guess see if you can maybe find one of these by either a family member or maybe at a thrift store, a used one. But it's a rolling walker and it's been so helpful. I'm going to show you guys. Actually, I don't know if I can show. Let's see. This is it. So it's a rolling walker. This is a little seat and you can put stuff inside, but basically I'm scooting around on that. And I also have a pair of crutches, which you can see behind me, that my brother found at a thrift store. So those two things, especially the walker, has been super helpful, just to get around the house. And I literally just sit on it and either scoot forwards or scoot backwards. And then the first day I was actually able to see an ortho doctor, but I'm not established with him, so he kind of doesn't know what my baseline is. But he took x-rays and he said that one possible reason for me not being able to straighten my knee is something called a loose body, which means I believe that you have a little loose piece of cartilage or bone that was kind of floating around the area of the knee, and it might have just gotten stuck in the wrong place. He said it might be a meniscus tear, so he ordered an MRI, and I had my MRI yesterday, which is really uncomfortable. Just know if you're gonna be ordered for a knee MRI, they expect you to lock your knee, or not lock your knee, but it has to get somewhat straight to place it into the MRI machine, because the camera, they said itself, it has to be placed around the knee. So the opening for that is not super big. The opening for what your knee has to go in is maybe that. So, and my knee is stuck. And I guess I should show my knee. So, I don't know how to turn the camera around, but I'm going to see if I can kind of show you guys. This is where my knee is at, I cannot straighten it. I can bend it more, but I can't straighten it out. And for comparison, of course, I can do my other knee just fine. And this is actually my worst knee, but my good knee is the one that is kind of locked into place. And I'll say that I didn't have like a lot of pain at all Monday and Tuesday, but earlier today, I had a bit of pain, and I think I'm just like, the muscles are super tense too because I can't straighten my leg, so that might be why it's a little bit painful. But I just wanted to make this video because I was looking on YouTube and couldn't find hardly anything from like people who have gone through this. I found like a few little comments on other videos where people have said this has happened, like their knee has locked. And so I wanted to come on here and just let you guys know that this does happen. You're not alone. It will get better, my hope. And literally, like when I was asleep, this happened in my sleep. So I know that it can fix itself, hopefully, maybe in my sleep. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. I'm going to make little videos just to show the progress of my knee. But right now, it's still locked. But again, I'm using that walker to get around. And I've been able to do a lot, actually. Like, I'm able to cook for myself and everything, go to the bathroom. And I just kind of hop on my good leg to get to where I need to be with using the walker. But I'm hoping that maybe tonight when I go to sleep, that little piece would have shifted so I can straighten out my leg and really stretch it. The other option the doctor said is, and I think I'll mention, they gave me this. This is a knee immobilizer, which it's like a huge, long, straight brace. The doctor said that if this knee does straighten out, he wanted me to put that on it. And if not, I'm supposed to take this back. And so yeah. So if it turns out, when I have a 1 week follow-up with him on Monday of next week, if my knee hasn't straightened out by that point, it might, if it's a meniscus tear or if it's like the loose body that's kind of blocking me extending my knee, he said that he could try to go in arthroscopically and just clear out any loose pieces that might be preventing me from straightening it. So that's the plan. And hopefully that fixes the issue. And he was more concerned about like the condition of both of my knees overall, because there's a lot of wear and tear and my kneecaps are kind of not where they need to be. They're like more shifted to the side. But yeah, so I'm going to keep you guys updated. I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone if this is happening to you. I know it's scary. And you might be afraid that your knee is never going to straighten out, but I know that it will. Just be patient and know that it might take your body a few days to relax enough and to maybe not be so inflamed and swollen. But yeah, I'll come back with an update as I can. Thanks for watching.